It's over.
Man, what a graveyard smash going on right now.
No.
Oh. Alright. I guess you can't party too hard. It's after Halloween, right?
I'm sorry, I won't allow any more jokes about decades that aren't this decade or the future.
Alright, fair enough.
I feel like a million bugs.
I get it.
I really owe you one for this, Maleficent.
Indeed you do, Oogie. Do you remember Sora, Donald, and Goofy?
Do I remember them? Ha!
How could I
You're
forget?
Too much. I'll never forget what they did to me. What was it they did to me?
Squashed you like a bug.
That sounds bad.
Jack helped.
Even worse.
They creamed you.
That's right. That's
I
right.
hate cream.
That's one thing I won't be forgetting anytime soon. It's the last thing I remember, and it's the only thing I'll remember until I teach those clowns not to mess with Mr. Oogie Boogie!
Yes, that's right. That's the spirit. And I have the perfect plan already in mind.
We will order Jack a pizza, even though he doesn't want one.
Ooh.
And there will be nothing but cheese on there.
Ooh, and then we'll call a cab.
Bad you are.
It seems he needs more time to recover.
We'll rate the driver 1 star and write a
Stay here and
racist
keep
remark.
Sarah and the others
In his
occupied.
name.
Lock, shock, and barrel. Each get out your smartphones. We're gonna call as many Ubers to his house as possible.
My heart, but do not fail me.
There they are.
Yep, gonna focus on these 3 and not whatever the fuck is above them. Oh, okay.
Stop them!
Tie him down.
They're gonna beat up the kids?
Well, we're gonna beat up, like, the symbol of the kids.
Wait, what? I don't think we have to. What the fuck?
Oh, so long, child.
So, Prison Keeper's a pretty cool boss. Every once in a while, it will just eat one of the kids up, and that changes its attack patterns. The Witch Girl will make him spin around in the air and throw out orbs like that, which is kind of a hassle to deal with, because sometimes he'll just kind of, like, go up too much for you to get to him easily enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it seems like you have, like, at the beginning you had to climb all the way up this little mountain.
Oh yeah, and unfortunately, like, getting up it is a hassle, because the boundaries aren't great. It doesn't seem to, like, be a very smooth climb, and will sometimes just kind of stop you.
Well, right, it's the PlayStation 2, not the PlayStation 800. We can't handle smooth textures.
So you can stall him a bit by doing that reaction command, but it's usually only good for one combo or so. So whenever he eats up the Bobby Hill looking kids, he, like, mostly starts chomping on you.
It's over.
That one is pretty easy to deal with, because, like, he leaves a lot of openings and he stays enough near you.
Yeah, it seems like he goes, like, 2 bites and he's done. He's like, oh, I'm so stuffed.
Yeah. And when he eats the Devil Kid, like, he starts throwing red orbs at you that you can reflect back to him with guards, which is honestly, like, the best thing for you, the player, because it's very easy to guard it back and just do a bunch of damage to him.
Yeah, they're not like they're fast or anything.
Take this.
Yeah. And
This is it.
so when he actually gets to around, like, this level of health, he starts getting into his final phase where he mixes up all the attacks.
Okay, so he just eats them all.
All the children. Hell yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, that's doing our work for us, though. We came to stop him, and, I mean...
He'll be back, you know? This isn't like a bad eater or anything. This is one of those good ones.
Oh, okay. He's like a sommelier, right? He, like, tastes them, and then he, like, spits them back out into a bucket.
Yeah.
Take this.
The bucket, which is his prison.
Wow. Really says something about our modern politics. I don't know what it is, but it probably says something.
So the flash step we just got, it's an ability that's basically like the stinger, but you have to be a little more close range for it to activate. It pierces enemies' guards and usually launches them into the air. But I don't really use it much since like the stinger we've got is already pretty good, and I think flash step just kind of makes you a little too uncontrollable, like in that range.
Confound it, and now I've lost my way.
Santa's right behind you.
I don't know, you would probably get spooked by this forest and just not know where to go.
I've stepped 20 feet out of my home and suddenly I'm so scared.
Mr. Santa Claus?
Yes, but please call me Santa Claus.
Of course. Mr. Santa Claus, I was hoping I'd find you here. You see, it's very important that you go back to Christmas Town. I'm afraid something terrible is going to happen if you don't.
Well, I am behind on my preparations. All right, tell Jack I'll be waiting for him at home. He had something to say to me about Christmas.
But that's just it. Please, go home and lock the door. And if Jack knocks, don't open it.
Turns out Jack's been replaced by
There.
the Slender Man.
The large one in red.
Jeez.
All I gotta do is kidnap him?
That's right. Lock him up at once.
I guess it's time to
Then
fight
begin
7 notes or get a
destroying
stupid
Christmas
jump
Town.
scare up on your
That's
face.
sure to make Sora and the other fools come running.
And then they're all mine!
Yes. And in the meantime, I'll turn Santa Claus into Santa Heartless.
Okay. Good one.
Are we done?
Yeah. Wow. Just speechless.
You know, I think Oogie Boogie just really, like, is a natural fault of Maleficent.
Ironic that Santa's downfall is going to be a giant bag of treats like Oogie Boogie.
Oh yeah, we all know Santa and his famous love for bags of bugs.
That's what he gives to all the good boys and girls, a bug.
Donald with the important questions.
Classic Donald, always thinking about himself in a very libertarian way.
Where's my handout?
So does Grey Magic Heartless are like Heartless that mostly summon like a bunch of tornadoes? They can like fuck you up for a little bit if like you're getting attacked by both them and like a melee enemy, but like if you do crowd control right, it's not too much of a hassle.
Damn, I love that strut.
I've done a little redecorating.
Looks pretty nice, actually. Thanks.
That's right, I
Wait,
painted 3
something's
skeletons.
Not quite right. I know what it is. We just need a little more of that boogie flair.
I do hope our jolly old friend is looking forward to becoming a Heartless.
He's having a great time.
Oh, clumsy oaf.
You're right, they are really
Are
good
you
together.
still here? Why don't you oogie on back where you came from? You're cramping my style.
Have you already forgotten who brought you back, you insolent bag of bugs?
Sorry, can't remember a thing.
Very well, you ingrate. You'll rue the day you spurned my help.
Man, he's so cool.
He like has one of those villain walk-offs where you're like, damn, that guy seems super menacing, but he's just like barely stumbling along. It takes him like 5 minutes to exit the screen.
Oh yeah, it's like if your grandpa became Dr. Claw.
Give me strength!
Oh, so here's the thing. We have a new form called Phantom Form. Its activation is based on a counter that goes up every Drive Form activation. And every time you do that, the RNG rolls against it. With some bosses, that counter also goes up during the fight itself to discourage Drive Form usage. This is kind of a hassle because it disables all your commands and reactions besides attack. It gives you greater mobility though, but it also makes you more unpredictable by making your attacks take way fucking longer.
I think you take more damage during it too.
I think so, yeah. It also replaces all your defensive abilities like Guard and the Quick Run with a weird swoop that just kind of goes on forever. It's a huge hassle, and you mostly gotta wait until, like, your drive gauge fully goes out, and then takes away all your drive gauge, so it's back to 0.
Yeah, I always remember it being like a huge nuisance because it would happen. It seemed like it always knew exactly when I wouldn't want it.
Yeah, you can master it if you're good enough at the game, but I'm not.
And no one is.
Jack Skellington!
Oogie!
You and I have a score to settle, Jack. Same goes for your little sidekicks.
What are you planning to do with Sandy Claus?
Who? Sandy Claus? I don't know what you're talking about. And
What the fuck have I been doing this whole episode?
Hey, a free leg. I'll take it.
Mr. Santa Claus!
Oh yeah, he's like one of those horny guys on Twitter.
Yeah, those classic horny guys are like, I need me a disembodied leg.
Why,
They see 1 inch of leg and their eyes jut from their head and they start howling to the moon.
A boat horn goes off.
Their tongue rolls from their head and starts becoming a red carpet.
That's right, Donald's trapped in a saw puzzle.
nice view from up here.
So this is a boss that's kind of a crapshoot. It can just go by either really fast or really slow. The general crew behind it is that you just, like, he'll throw out cubes, and you just gotta throw them back at him.
Oh, like the little, like, nasty presents.
Oh yeah, like those don't really do anything against you. They're just there to trip him up.
Oh, okay. And then he drops a little punching boxing glove on you.
Yeah, he has a bunch of hazards that he puts on the leg. Like, generally you just have to, like, throw those cubes back at him enough until his platform breaks, and then you just kind of hit him until he's invincible.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he actually has that much HP, but then I noticed also he just has, like, this invincible little fat walk all back to his setup.
Yeah, the annoying thing is that, like, you always have to do that in 3. Like, it always becomes invincible if there's certain amounts of damage. It's never actually, like, consistent by itself how much damage he takes. Now, the other gimmick here is that you just gotta time, like, going to another lane when he goes to one. It's very easy if you just, like, pay enough attention.
Oh yeah, like the little thing they were showing with Donald before. I've forgotten how they played into it, but that's charming.
That's right, away you go!
I don't really like this boss. I think it's kind of really lame. I like the build-up of the character. I like that he's a dumb idiot now who forgets everything. Because, you know, I also am a dumb idiot who forgets everything. But the actual fight itself is... It's just a gimmicky fight where the gimmick isn't, like, visually exciting enough, or, like, exciting enough to actually play.
Plus, it doesn't seem like you get a lot of chances to, like, do cool things. Like, there aren't a lot of, like, reaction commands once he actually falls down.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, it's also very repetitive, and while a lot of the bosses in this game are repetitive, my dumb gamer brain at least likes it because I'm hitting things. And here, I'm swimming things like golf, and like, I'm not a golfer, I'm a gamer, Nomura.
You know, you can't spell gamer without several of the letters from golf. I don't know if they're that different.
Several letters, you say? Let's count them. G.
Aimer.
Another G.
Look, we're gamers. We don't know how to spell either.
That's true.
Oh yeah, like, unless we have to do it for a JRPG, we don't know what it's about. Like, did Lightning ever have to spell gamer to defeat the LC or whatever happens in that game I've totally played?
Yeah, no, it was Hope because he's like 12. He has to go to school halfway through the game.
Oh, okay. So I see called Hope.
Hope for the future, because he's the next generation. He's a Zoomer.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't know if he's a Zoomer. Unless he's, like, plays Fortnite the entire time. And I don't think they have Fortnite in that universe.
They also don't have that game in 2006, so cut it out, buddy.
Oh, jeez. Ah, goddammit. I've been fooled again by my own hubris. And also a Finnish man, which is the natural enemy of the Dutchman.
You have a lot of natural enemies, I think.
Oh wow, all the bugs came out. Now we get more than one present this year.
What a barbarian.
Donald loves killing.
He's just looking at the corpse like, I did that. I killed it.
Donald steps on every individual land he sees.
Perfect. I'd better get down to business.
Yup, you ought to stick to Halloween and spooky stuff.
Jack,
Ah, that's what all my critics say to me, too.
here, it's done.
Wonderful! Why, I love it! Thank you, Sally.
Jack, do you really have to do this?
But I make a splendid Santa Claus.
Listen here, Jack Skellington. You saved me and Christmas as well, and for that I'm very grateful. But please promise you won't cause any more trouble. And about that suit, don't even think about taking over for me again.
I have job
Just thought
security,
you could
damn
use a
it.
little help this year, Mr. Claus. You must be exhausted from all the preparations, and I wouldn't mind a second chance to get this Christmas thing right.
Yes, being Santa Claus.
I mean, look at my body. Do I look like an energetic man?
Seeing the happy faces of little children when they discover the presents I've brought them makes it all worthwhile. Year after year after year.
All right, Jack, cut you a deal. You can be Orthodox Santa.
And you, Jack, I'd love to make them gasp and see them shiver with fright. What if someone tried to take all of that away from you? We both have very important jobs to do, Jack.
Mine is to be beloved, and yours is to be hated. This is the natural way of the world, Jack. There's just no other way.
Mine is to whip elves, and yours is to treat your workers with respect.
Halloween, Mr.
That's why never the two shall meet.
The night of nightmares.
Your arch nemesis is a bagman, whereas my arch nemesis is communism.
Your true specialty.
You know, we used to have a guy like you around here. Name it Krampus. No one talks about him anymore. You follow?
Urgently.
You're right. I am the master of terror. And if Halloween has become too routine, all I have to do is think of something new that'll really make them scream.
You know what's really scary that you should implement, Jack? How about fricking taxes?
You have to drop 50 cents in if you want some freaking candy from my house.
The next Halloween, I can't see without your approval.
So true.
Oh, he's got two faces, like every politician. I get it.
Oh my god.
Tim Burton does it again, fellas.
Yes.
See, for my Halloween, I've set up the Monty Hall problem for all the kids. 3 of them just have like slices of bologna behind them, and one has candy. They have to choose carefully.
Perhaps a bit too festive for our Halloween needs.
I can't believe we're about to blow Jack Skellington to smithereens with your keyblade. This is no good.
That's right, where was it hidden? In his fucking head.
Any last words, buddy?
We better get going.
I'm on the run from the law now.
I believe there's a friend of yours who, if I recall correctly, was the one who told you there's no such thing as Santa Claus?
Oh, yeah. He did say that.
Be sure to give him my very best wishes.
I will, but... do you know where I can find Riku?
No, but don't give up. Remember, if you believe in Riku, you will find him. Just as you found me.
Right.
Wow. Sure was nice meeting a fake man.
Riku would never lie to me. Or try to kill me for power.
Yeah, he'll only try to kill me for girlfriends, which is a much nobler goal.
Right.
So, unfortunately, we're not going to the next Disney one. We're gonna have to go back to that freaking Coliseum to do a Olympus Cup.
Oh my god.
So, see y'all next time for some Fight Arena.